Hello, I'm Diane Senffner, and I'm the CEO of Cine Learning Productions. Typically, in terms of instructional design, what we do at Cine is we do a content analysis from a client, and what usually happens is someone has either designed an e-learning that was very, very static, and they're looking to take it the next step. So we'll take their content and we'll say, you know, if we wrapped a story around this, it might be more relevant relative to the learner, and we would have one or two characters telling the story. And let me give you an example of this. For instance, using storytelling for, let's say, a negotiations class, because we do a lot of negotiations classes. How we would present this that would be different than just a typical e-learning. A typical e-learning would say, for instance, negotiations start by bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. Click next to continue. In a Cine program, we would start off with maybe a character that would say, you know, I'm in charge of negotiations for XYZ company. This used to be a really hard process for me. But now, because I've learned how to do it, I'm going to share some of my secrets with you. Because it's not so daunting as it seems if you just learn a few things. So then right up front, you're tapping into the learner motivation piece. How am I motivated to do this? Because it's not as hard as it seems. It seems actually interesting that this person who has experience in this, who is like me, is going to explain this process to me. And at the end of the training, we would actually take the learner through an authentic assessment where they would be able to engage in a scenario that takes them through the steps of negotiation and missteps of negotiation so they can go back and do it again. So it's a very interactive process with the learner, and they stay engaged because they're learning through narrative rather than just clicking through slides.